Today we're going to be making lemon pepper and rosemary chicken, along with some Brussels sprouts and some smoky white beans. Now throughout this cooking process here, you're going to see on your screen some text. Sometimes it says layer 1, layer 2, layer 3. And what's that all about? Well, stay tuned to the end of the video where I'm going to be explaining just a little bit about the technique of layering flavors. But until then, let's get to this recipe and let's make this happen. Let's start with the Brussels sprouts. Simply trim off the stem and slice them in half. I'm using roughly 1.5 cups to 2 cups of Brussels sprouts here. Get a pan on and add plenty of olive oil. Now saute the Brussels sprouts for about 6 to 8 minutes or until you get some nice color, and then season with sea salt and black pepper. Now you're going to pull those off the heat, set them aside, turn down your heat just a little bit, get your pan back on, add a little olive oil, and about 5 cloves of crushed garlic. Next, add 1 can of cannellini beans. Then sprinkle in 2 to 3 teaspoons of smoked paprika. Let that toast for a minute and then make some space in the center, put some butter in there, and pour in about 1/2 cup of chicken broth. Then you pour your Brussels sprouts back in, and basically all you do from here is stir it and saute until the liquid is almost gone, and then pull it off the heat. And finally, grate a little Parmesan cheese on top, squeeze a little lemon juice, or just put a lemon wedge inside, and there you have it, Brussels sprouts and smoky white beans. Alright, let's start our chicken flavored with lemon, black pepper, rosemary, and garlic. So first, get the zest of 1 lemon. Then about a teaspoon of freshly crushed black pepper. Pick apart some rosemary and dice that up, also about a teaspoon or so. Then add 3 to 4 cloves of crushed garlic, pour in a little olive oil, and mix together to make a paste. Now spread it out on a large plate and set that aside for our chicken. I'm using 2 chicken breasts here, just pat them dry, and then we're going to season them with sea salt on both sides. Then cover it with saran wrap, and using a meat tenderizer, pound the chicken until it about doubles in size. Get your pan on so it can get nice and hot, and meanwhile rub that seasoning paste into your chicken thoroughly. Then put a little bit of oil in your pan and place your chicken in, laying away from your body so as not to splash. Now while the chicken is searing, go back to the lemon that you zested and slice it into about 4 to 5 pieces. Add a touch more oil to the top of your chicken and then flip it over so we can sear it on the other side. After about a minute, make some space in the center of your pan, add a little bit of butter, then toss in some rosemary and your lemon slices. After another minute or so, flip your lemons and your chicken one more time. Then add about 1/2 cup of chicken broth. Bring it to a simmer, and then flip your chicken one last time and cook for about 30 seconds. Squish those lemons to release all their juice. Then remove your chicken and set it aside to rest. Continue to reduce the liquid until it turns into a beautiful sauce. Sauce is done, chicken looks good, it's time to plate. Get that lemon pepper rosemary chicken on the plate and a nice scoop of those Brussels sprouts with smoked white beans. Then be sure to drizzle that sauce all over the chicken. You can even put it on the vegetables as well. Now I'm also serving mine with some slow cooked sweet potato applesauce, which is so delicious. I'll be posting a recipe for this one in a couple of days, so make sure to stay tuned for that. I'm going to grate just a little bit more Parmesan on top here, and this is going to be a delicious meal. Make sure to serve it with a lemon. Hope you guys enjoy this recipe. Thank you so much for watching. You can definitely try this one at home. Please leave a like and subscribe. And now, let's spend a little bit of time here at the end talking about layering flavors. Now there's a cooking style out there that we all enjoy, and that's where you grab all your ingredients, you throw it together in one pot or one dish, and you just cook it all at once. And that is an amazing way to cook. It's so convenient. But there is something to be said for taking the time to layer your flavors. And I know that's a very vague term, but basically all it means is adding your flavor and your seasonings and your spices over a period of time throughout your cooking process to create levels or depth of flavor. So that when you finally take that bite, you immediately taste maybe some sweetness. A couple seconds later, you might taste some spiciness. A couple seconds later, you might taste umami. And the whole time you have this like garlic, lemony flavor cascading over your tongue, coating your mouth, creating this complexity of flavor. And it's very enjoyable. So I want to encourage you to practice trying to add your flavors to your meals as you're cooking over a period of time in different stages. And there's no exact science to it. There's a lot of ways to cook, and this is just one technique. So get into your kitchens and make it happen. Good luck with that, and we'll see you next time.